Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for, where are we at? Oh, Pisces. How are you guys, Pisces? Hope you're well. What does Pisces need to know? Clarity for Pisces, please. Yeah. I see some truth coming. Things have been kind of up in the air. Yeah, we have someone just being still. It says to be still. This is kind of like the Queen of Swords energy. Well, not really. It's kind of like the Empress in a way. It's somebody here who's just not moving. They're just being still. This is someone who's looking forward, but not moving. Yeah, there's a lot of abundance here. This is truth. Somebody has a lot of abundance. There's growth. Things are blossoming and blooming here. Very, very nice energy. Pisces, what is it you need to know? Yeah, just being still. Yeah, we have someone doing their due diligence. Could be yourself or someone else here. But there's some sort of truth blowing in the wind. Yeah, some kind of truth. Yeah, I see being still. Someone here's in solitude, spending time alone. It's a person doing their due diligence. They're contemplating. Yeah. So someone seeing truth in a situation. Yeah, it's a person learning something. They've done their due diligence. It's probably yourself too. But I love this energy because it shows somebody here just contemplating. You see that moon coming up, rising above the cloud, so there's going to be clarity. Yeah, this is someone taking an opportunity. It's a gateway and opportunity. It's someone who doesn't want someone to get away, that's for sure. This person's bold and confident. They're leaping through that doorway, that opportunity. Wow. Someone doesn't want someone to get away, that's for sure. And this card just tells me that, but it's a gateway and an opportunity. They feel confident. Someone has been contemplating this. Very nice. Let's have a look at truth. Yeah, look at, there's some truth. Victory. Wow. And I do see truth. There's an ending. Someone has ended a situation. There's a little aha moment. So there's an ending, and every ending leads to a new beginning. So it looks as though we have someone who's going to come in and tell you a truth. Maybe you already know, you're just being still, so you're not moving. Yeah, we have a person taking a little pause, looking at things from a few different perspectives. So whatever this ending is has changed someone's perspective, but the truth in the ending. Yeah. Could be why something ended, but this is transformation energy. You can see there's growth and abundance. See? Yeah, very nice energy. Yeah, someone here's looking at things from a different perspective, having a little aha moment. Yeah. Just hanging around. Yeah. Tell me about all this abundance. Seven of Vessels, Seven of Cups. So someone here is definitely being a little careful what they wish for, but it's somebody who feels hopeful. See, it's about getting the cup filled. This is somebody here who probably ended a situation. Well, that feels something, and it could be yourself too in that energy, seeing things from a different perspective, because it has to do with seeing truth. But this is often two people checking each other out. Someone's doing their due diligence, so there's been an ending. Yeah, and I do see this person too. Someone didn't get what they wanted. Somebody didn't get what they wanted here. Yeah, kind of kept it all in too, but whoever it is definitely spending a lot of time alone. Let's have a look at diligence. Why is this here? Somebody, if you've had an ending with someone, they could be looking at it from a different perspective now, because Seven of Vessels, pardon me, this is opportunity. I was thinking Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this is opportunity here. There's a lot of abundance. Ooh, likely just two people checking each other out, but it's somebody who knows that there was an ending, and every ending leads to a new beginning. It could be someone just telling you the truth, or you already know. Yeah, let's often why. Yeah, we have an Empress here doing their own due diligence, but this is an energy of a person who is seeing things from a different perspective. So it could be where you're just checking each other out here and there's opportunity. This is someone who knows a good thing when they see it. Yeah. Yeah, Three of Cups. So this is some kind of good news. It's all about taking an opportunity that's being presented. Someone's about to take this opportunity because they don't want you to get away. Because this is an open door. It's a gateway. See, the door's open. Yeah, beautiful. And they're going to take this opportunity too. I do see friends, family getting together, gathering some kind of good news. But it's somebody seizing this opportunity. See, they're taking it. Yeah, beautiful. And someone who's crushing, longing for love. Definitely an energy of romanticizing. See, opportunity, fantasizing, and romanticizing here too. It's a little crush. Someone who doesn't want you to get away, but it could be too where you are the one that got away. And I'll be honest about that because I feel for some of you, not everybody, it's someone seeing truth why something ended. So why did it end? Don't know. I'm looking at it. Because we have an Empress doing their due diligence, but so is this person in solitude. I mean, some of you, it could be yourself in this energy, you know, taking this opportunity. And it is about looking forward. I feel like you're open. Or it could be just somebody here, introspection, going, aha. This is someone who's available. So, yeah, we'll see. It's just transformation. Every ending leads to new beginning. So obviously something went wrong somewhere for someone, but we'll see. Let me have a look at the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so it has to do with, yeah, so there was a relationship that ended. Two people probably just weren't on the same page. Lifestyle habits because of the way someone maybe conducted themselves. This could be someone who didn't make a move when they had the opportunity to. But I see someone's taking the opportunity. So it has to do with a change of perspective. Yeah, it's just a little introspection. Someone's kind of just gone within in solitude, looking at the situation. And it could be very well where a relationship or commitment ended. It could be the truth that somebody wasn't loyal or faithful, because you're going to get some truth. It's lifestyle habits, the way someone conducted themselves. But I do see an energy of faith. I actually feel this is someone who has faith in themselves because they see opportunity. So, and it could be someone telling you that they dealt with someone who wasn't faithful, or maybe they weren't. I don't know. But I really don't feel like that's what the issue is. It's more of the truth in the ending and why. Tell me about, it could be someone's life, the way they live their day-to-day life. Nope, this is a person in their feelings. This is someone who was seen opportunity. They seen opportunity. Their cup is overflowing. It's about taking the plunge. It has to do with making a commitment. So it's possible somebody here didn't want to commit. And it's why a situation ended. It could be another person. Interesting. But yeah, they're rising above here, looking down at the situation. So, yeah. Tell me more about this King of Cups. This person's all in their feels. See, a whole change of perspective of how they feel too, or how somebody made somebody feel. But it has to do with loyalty, faith, how someone conducted themselves. See, there was opportunity. I think somebody, you know what I feel? It's a person ended a situation because the two of you have been checking each other out. And this is somebody who didn't have faith in this possibly going somewhere because they got all in their feels here. This is somebody taking the plunge. See, it has to do with wanting to make a commitment. So either they ended it because the other person didn't want to commit, or they felt they just weren't on the same page. It could be lifestyle and habits. Yeah, but this is a person who's emotionally available. I mean, they're all full of feelings and emotions. I mean, it could be just a crush where two people have checked each other out. But, I mean, this is someone who doesn't want someone to get away. So it's possible this person ended this because They formed a crush. It's possible they're doing the right thing because their loyalty, they don't want to be unfaithful, so they decided to end a situation. Because I don't see a person not being faithful with this energy. Yeah, it has to do with two people checking each other out. So you made a connection. So you can see there's a connection here. So I feel it's a person who didn't want to be not faithful, or they didn't want to commit to the other person. Tell me about the death. Why did this end? Yeah, someone didn't follow through. It's a person who doesn't follow through. They're not really interested. So someone who doesn't really put a lot of effort into communicating, or they're hesitant, they're apprehensive. So somebody was apprehensive. So it does look like they ended it because of this. They didn't want to be not faithful, or the person didn't want to commit. Yeah, they got into their feels, but oh my gosh, look at that connection. The connection's made. I mean, this is often two people checking things out, but they are taking a pause, and they are putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels too. So I like them. I feel this is somebody who's mature. Wow. Maybe this is somebody finding out why you ended a situation because somebody wouldn't commit. So someone doing their due diligence. They're obviously talking to people. Interesting. Let's have a look at the Empress. Wow. Yeah, it's a whole new cycle. Yeah, this person got off, and it could have been something on and off this person had with someone. This is a person who's not very emotional. See, they're not really connected emotionally. They're not really interested. They're apprehensive. Yeah, so that's why a situation ended. There's the truth. And it could have been themselves. But it has to do with, I mean, the Empress is here. They've done their due diligence. They're talking to people. So if you had somebody who wouldn't commit, this person knows. Or someone who didn't follow through. They're very much aware, I feel. So, but this, if it was something on and off, this is where this person gets off this on and off emotional roller coaster. Now we have a whole new cycle. And I do see a romantic cycle here as well for some of you. Look at someone tempering their passions, emotions. Yeah. So I do see there was this temptation. Yeah, but this is someone who decided to end a situation. You're going to find out why, the truth. Yeah, maybe you already know, but it has to do with someone taking a little step back, feeling differently. See, it has to do with someone who probably wasn't their type. They feel maybe you're more their type, but you're also different. This is someone who's different. But it is about, it has to do with the status quo. This isn't your usual situation. There's something unique here. I feel a unique situation. But it has to do with whether you're each other's type. See, this is someone connecting, feeling like you're on the same page, like you made a connection. I feel if you made this connection. See, a talk, some sort of conversation where you just got each other. Yeah, it's the energy of somebody here wasn't their type. They were emotionally unavailable, or just, like I say, it's often someone who's just not really that interested. Maybe they weren't, I don't know. But I gotta tell you, there's interest here. Temperance. Give me one more on temperance. It is a unique situation. I do feel it's a unique situation. But I do think this person's done their due diligence, or you have. Like, it's an energy of knowing, I feel. The Empress is open. The Empress is available. See, this is an ending that leads to new beginning. It's all about going down this path. And I do see people, I see solitude too. So this is someone spending time alone, maybe with just friends or family. Tell me about these people. Who are the people? Could be childhood friends, people that went to school together. That's why I kind of feel they've done their due diligence. They know something here. Why a situation ended, or they know this person didn't follow through. but they're in their fields. Yeah, it has to do with choosing the one or getting someone alone. This is someone who wants to get someone alone. And there's the spark and the desire. See, checking each other out. Yeah, it's whether you're their type. They feel like you're their type. Yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, waiting for the one. Somebody waiting. The Empress often waits for the right person to come along. But this person's been spending time alone, but with, not alone, but with their friends and family. So someone who probably has support of friends and family here. Somebody may be telling someone to just kind of wait a little bit here. But this is, the Empress is someone who waits for the right person to come. See, choosing the one. But I also see expansion. A lot of expansion, a lot of growth. Because there's a lot of abundance here. Where did that abundance go? There it is. See, all this abundance, something they've learned. Yeah, interesting. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. There's definitely expansion. This is somebody waiting, right? So I do see this energy of someone waiting for the one, waiting for the right person. This was not the one. Yeah, this is a situation coming to fruition. Yeah, we have a person reflecting, see, kind of reminiscing, reflecting. This is someone looking at what they're leaving behind. Yeah, they're taking a leap of faith. See, it's about going down this path, choosing the one. So this is someone just living in the moment. And that's why I feel they don't want you to get away. And you literally could be the one that got away for some of you. And it is possible you connected with this person about with the Wheel of Fortune. At the time, they had just ended a situation. But the Fool is a leap of faith, living in the moment. And that's why this person's taking this opportunity. Because these kind of opportunities don't come along every day. Because they're living in the moment. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, let me have a look at Six of Cups. And I do feel like, I mean, this is a little bit of romanticizing and fantasizing about this opportunity. Yeah, see, this is new. There's happiness and joy, someone who's ready for something new. And it could be somebody finding out that you're ready for something new. If you're the person who ended it and you're going down a new path and you're open and you're now ready to, you know, take a leap of faith again. But doing the due diligence is looking at the risks. So someone who definitely doesn't want to look like a fool, but that's why I feel doing the due diligence, but they're going for it. Yeah, ready to go for it here. Tell me about the Fool. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Yeah, it has to do with the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is someone with experience. So it could be some of you cutting someone out. So this is probably why you cut someone out, because they didn't follow through, or they wouldn't commit, or they were making up a lot of excuses, or someone who communicates and doesn't put in a lot of effort, you know. Like it's often that energy of neither here nor there with people like this too. Tell me about this Page of Stones. Tell me about the Page of Stones. Yeah, it's a person at a crossroads. See, it's not going anywhere. So it's an energy of this person knows. They've been talking to people. It could be someone telling them the truth. See, in solitude, this is someone spending this time. I feel it's just like an energy of somebody wanting to be alone for a bit. I do see that, a little alone time, needing to be alone. Yeah, a little bit of time here. But yeah, they're going for it. They're looking at what's being left behind. See, it's a choice going down this path, crossing paths, connecting, taking the opportunity that's presented, because these kind of opportunities don't come along every day. And that's where I feel, because it has to do with trying to be patient. See, they were tempted to take a leap of faith and a risk, I feel, but decided to end the situation. Because it has to do with someone who doesn't want to be, see, it has to do with being loyal. So, or this person knows someone wasn't loyal to you. Yeah, interesting. Whatever it is, I mean, I'm trying to really see because I like to know sometimes. Especially, this is a very unique situation, so I'm sure I probably won't be able to get it just right. But it has to do with, this temptation of taking a risk and then doing the due diligence because they don't want to look like a fool. But there it is. Very positive, high vibration. This is somebody seeing truth. See, and I see the feminine seeing truth, seeing things very clearly. So whatever it is you're finding out is going to make you very happy. It's probably just a new crush, somebody who longs for love. But if you are by chance the one that got away because this person needed to end a relationship, something that wasn't going anywhere, a person who didn't want to commit, and maybe it was themselves. Tell me about this King of Cups. Tell me about them. Yeah, this is somebody who is, unable to move forward. They were unable to move forward at this time. It's either, you can see this decision, unable to move forward. You have a woman here, this man's holding her hand and she's unable to move forward because she's scared she's going to fall and look like a fool. But you can flip the energies from masculine to feminine, whatever. But yeah, so you can see they were unable to make a decision at this time because a situation needed to end first. It has to do with faith and loyalty. I feel this person's a loyal person. I do. But you can see now what they're doing is taking off the blindfold and seeing. And I see, and it could even be the feminine. Maybe you were unable to make a choice. I wouldn't be surprised if you're that feminine. If you're the masculine, I mean, fill me in. But this is an energy of new, and it's happy. There's a lot of happiness and joy here. There's clarity. It's just someone seeing things very clearly and speaking their truth. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Yeah, see, their cup runneth over. It's like someone's heart's melting here. Yeah, but there it is. See, taking off the blindfold to see. But suddenly, this person will make a decision. It's a fresh new start. I mean, to me, it's interesting. It's almost like they're going, it's refreshing to connect with someone who's on the same page, where you get each other because you've made a connection. It's here. Yeah. And I do see friends, family, it could be just like-minded people, But it has to do with someone wanting to get someone alone and waiting to get someone alone to take the opportunity. So some of you, there could have been a lot of people around. There, when they were, looking at this, tempted to just go for it. See, there was this tempted to just go for it. So I don't know if there's someone in the social circle telling someone to just maybe leave someone alone here. I don't know. But it's about getting someone alone. See, solitude. But yet there's people, so I don't know. It's trying to tell me something, but more than likely it's getting somebody alone and really getting ready. See, tempted to just go for it, but it's not wanting to look like a fool, maybe with a bunch of people around. But then there's the waiting, and that shows expansion. Waiting for the one. The Ace of Wands is here. Waiting for the right time. Maybe there's just never the right time. I don't know. But let's have a look at the Fool again. Yeah, this is someone here. It's a person who was preparing. See, they weren't prepared. I do see stability. But I do feel like this is a person here. I'm going to tell you, what I'm seeing is the person who didn't commit. It didn't go anywhere. They didn't follow through. There may have been an agreement. This person knows. So now we have this person in solitude, contemplating the path that they were on. See, they're looking at the path, and there's the stars. See, it's all about being prepared. Somebody wasn't quite prepared or ready. But it's like they were ready to take a risk, but there's all these people. So it's about getting you alone. Tell me more about the King of Stones. This person's stable, financially stable. So it's about things being stable. Yeah, it's all about harmony and balance. It's about coming in right, and it's about being fair too. But it's these people, and I do feel it's talking to people and learning. See, it's all about this learning. Some of you already know. Someone may have told you and enlightened you. So you're waiting. The feminine, I mean, the Empress will wait. The Empress will wait for a while, but not for too long. So it is about harmony and someone coming in right. It has to do with justice. And I do see an end of a relationship for sure. Yeah. Tell me about the Sun. Yeah, it's about building, putting in effort, wanting to build. Yeah, they want to build here. And it's like they're talking to people about how they feel. Like it was refreshing is what I feel. It was just refreshing to connect and talk to somebody where you're on the same page, where you actually get each other. Whoever they were dealing with or you were dealing with was just somebody who didn't communicate clearly. They're apprehensive with everything they say. See, the Queen of Swords speaks clearly. They just say it like it is. So I feel this person like that because that's what it's telling me. It was refreshing. But there's the opportunity. Their cup runneth over. I think somebody is like almost like love at first sight. That's what I feel. And I'm not one of those people who believes in love at first sight, but something very interesting happened here between these two people, and it's beautiful. And it has to do with this person putting in effort and wanting to build. See, somebody here didn't put in a lot of effort with communicating. The way they communicate, it was never clear. So it's two people who just didn't get each other, more than likely. But yeah, it's all about harmony being restored here too. You know, Empress is very balanced, right? Emotionally balanced. They see things in such a positive light. They feel lucky too. Like it's almost like, they just feel so lucky and so fortunate for this opportunity. Wow. Tell me more about the Eight of Stones, because this is about building, taking this opportunity. It's someone who, you're either the one that got away or they don't want you to get away. It's one or the other. Yeah. Eight of Stones, building, putting in effort. Yeah, so someone didn't put in a lot of effort here. It looks as though you got someone keeping you hanging, or they had someone keeping them hanging. That's what it is. Someone who keeps someone hanging. But it's someone who hangs around with someone too. So there are people who know people. Yeah, because you can see curiosity and learning. So it's someone talking to people about this, and they're not following through. They're not going for it. So literally someone's letting you get away, but this other person's all full of feelings and they're coming in. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is someone finished. They're either rising like the phoenix from the ashes. Someone's finished with someone. It's over. This is a painful period in someone's life, but this is also when you're with someone and you talk to them and you can't connect emotionally. They don't communicate properly. They're always hesitant. It's an energy of someone who's walking on glass. And that's where I feel. That's why it's such an interesting situation. And the cards keep trying to tell me that whoever this is, there's harmony. They're coming in right. They're taking this opportunity. Whatever is over, it's over. It's finished. They're rising like the phoenix from the ashes here. So this is a person they know what they want too. Yep, they've learned something too. Yeah, so there's been a learning experience too. It's almost like they've never experienced this before. Like this, I feel it's love at first sight. It's like someone looks at you, they look away, and then it's all of a sudden, because it's telling me something about eyes, and now I get what it's trying to say. Love at first sight. But they've learned it, and this is about doing their own due diligence. See, talking to people, and they really feel really happy. They see things very clearly. So this is someone clearing all this out before they go down this path, so they come in right. See, it's a person who is loyal and faithful. They have good morals and values. So you share some of the same values. Because it's almost like if you ever cut someone out because they wouldn't commit or they didn't put in effort to communicate, it wasn't going anywhere, it's what they've experienced as well. Maybe you shared something, I don't know. But let's have a look at the King of Swords. Yeah, there it is, making a commitment. They want to build. See, it's all about putting in effort. And I think this is someone going to show you they like you. Because I see someone giving someone a little gift, a little token. But there's something sentimental here. This person is quite sentimental. They do like to give gifts. They know what's expected of them too. But this person, it's like a new emotional experience. They didn't experience this before. So it's like they don't expect to kind of feel this way. But this is why I feel it's more like they don't want you to get away. And they're coming in to tell you the truth, how they felt. But it's harmony. They come in right too. See, there's beautiful harmony. And I do feel there was definitely this solitude with someone wanted someone to leave them alone. Like this is someone who needed a little time alone here. But it is an energy of wanting to get someone alone. I feel there's a time here maybe when this person was, and I do think it's people telling this person, just go for it. Just go for it. You know, it could be the people telling them to just go for it. Take a leap of faith. So maybe it's not them tempted to take a risk, you know, because they are doing due diligence. So, you know, there's abundance. They see this Empress. So you're not their usual type. But it's really interesting, this thing about the eyes, about love at first sight. That's what it is. Their cup runneth over. I mean, it's happening just like that. Yeah. But there it is, manifesting what they desire. So this is about communicating. They have everything they need. This is someone who feels prepared. So they've been kind of spending time alone, kind of contemplating this. But they definitely do. I feel they want to get you alone. They want to talk because they want to manifest this. They're very wise. They have a lot of skills. They're a very capable person. And I feel both of you, King and Queen of Swords, see, you're going to communicate really well with this person. You can just say, you don't have to pussyfoot around when you talk to someone like that. Because that's what the Ten of Swords to me, when I see this, is someone who feels like they're walking on glass around someone all the time. You can't say anything, you know. But wow, you can't say it like it is without there being an issue. So that's what the walking on glass is all about here. And if you had a person who didn't follow through and you had an agreement, it could be yourself who's ended it, but it's almost like you've got a shared experience here. Yeah, very interesting, but there is going to be communication because you're manifesting and see, it's about becoming very much aware. So I wonder if there was other people around kind of watching the two of you connect. Wow. Yeah, this person's an Emperor. Doesn't surprise me. I see a lot of Emperor energies coming out and a lot of Empress for months and months on end. Like it's just crazy. But it is about manifesting all the energies of the King. See, being ready. This is somebody who needed to prepare themselves and get ready. They weren't prepared to feel this way. That's why I feel it's like love at first sight. Overwhelmed with happiness and joy for this opportunity and experience. Take care. We'll see you soon.